clean the camera up.
Oh, you want to clean the camera?
Yeah,
All
just
right,
cut
let me
back.
just cut back. All right,
It was just...
Wayne's cleaning the camera with his underwear.
Yep.
All right, and we're back.
So clean.
Oh. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, I guess, right, yeah.
Oh, I think I still got to share it on Facebook. Hang on.
That would be hilarious. For everyone. Good thing he's still on the flight, so
Yeah, he can't defend himself. Oh man. Tippy tappy. All right, and we are pretty much live. I think.
Let's go to the live one.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm back to being fat, by the way.
How?
I just measured, like I'm almost triple digits again. I'm like 90,
Oh, like in
98 kilos.
okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
What did you do? What did you not do? You've been eating the same?
No.
No?
No, like I like ever since the thing happened, like
Yeah.
in February, I just got knocked off course completely on this whole thing. Like
Well, it's
I'm
still
trying to get back into it.
Is this not like steak and vegetables?
Yeah, it is, but it's like maybe only 60% of the time.
And what is the 40%?
Well, here Chasantan and
Oh shit.
you know,
Okay.
yeah,
Need to grow more.
need to grow more greens. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I only noticed our hydroponic system like crashed, and it didn't pump nutrients in. Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah. So like I just went and like I took like 2 cups and just put 2 cups of
Okay.
nutrients in, like just random guess.
Yeah.
And now I came back and like everything is like this much bigger. It's like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Anyway,
Pesto, right? Yeah.
yeah, pesto. I still gotta make some pesto. I bought like all the cheese and everything already. But I freaked out because you're supposed to make it with pine nuts.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Even in the U.S., it was expensive.
Yeah, man. These expensive nuts, and then and they got like a alternative recipe with walnuts. Walnuts are cheaper.
Yeah.
I was like, you know. And I went to the bakery store where they usually like they sell like walnuts by the pound, and then they didn't have some. I was like, all right, I'll just wait. And that was like 3 months ago. So yeah, my pesto dreams are shattered too. Yeah, if anybody's got some fucking health advice, man, I've been sick for about 3 months now. 4 months.
The cough is kind of gone.
Cough is gone, but I've got fever now and like blocked nose and like throat pain and like all this kind of shit.
Do you want one of those mental sniff thing that I use all the time?
No, dude, you're already addicted.
Oh, they're so
That's-
good.
that's enough.
God, I bought so many more from Thailand.
I can imagine. Is that like one of those things that they have on the social media where you just sniff it and then like all of your nose clears up?
Yeah, you stick it in your nose and then you take a quick sniff.
Okay.
It clears out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave one to Martin today because
Okay.
he's got some shit up his
All right.
nose.
Cool. So we'll all have cocaine addicts.
The
here in a
addiction
second.
is real. Yeah.
Yeah. Any chance of a TBS Unify HD Zero? No. We don't want to get in trouble with DJI. I don't know. I just did you see the rumor? I guess you saw it, right?
Just
Like,
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
just now.
Some companies stopped making Voxnail RTFs.
Yeah, man. Gotta love the drama. I come back to this. It's like, oh yeah, that's what I missed. Oh man. Seriously, you need to walk or whatever for 1 hour per day. No exemptions. All right. Yeah, that's
Or just do what I do. 30 minutes, 3
No.
times a week.
no, fuck that. Fuck that.
Well then, what kind of advice you want to get?
Sleep. Oh, give me some good advice.
Get some fucking ice cream.
Yeah. I want some advice on the radical ice cream diets of the world. Like, I want to be educated. Yeah. So the topic of today's lounge, I mean, it's just we can get that done in 10 seconds. Nano RX Pro been out of stock because of a chip shortage supply slash no slash problem, and they're going to be coming back into stock next week. Yeah, so we're doing the final tests here and the first prototypes, and everything looks pretty good so far, and they will ship pretty fucking soon. Yeah,
It's just different hardware.
slightly different hardware. Yeah, pretty much.
Just so they don't think it's like a V2 or...
Yeah. It's the same. Well, it's actually the previous. So if you can still get Nano RX Pros, get them, because those are the ones that are compatible down to 6.13.
Okay.
The new ones are going to be compatible down to, I think, 6.19. Yeah, obviously, because, like, you know, we're not going to patch buggy fucking software onto new hardware. So 6.19 and up. So if you buy a new Nano RX Pro, you're going to need to upgrade your shit. I've been flying. Right, that's a news.
Oh, that wing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaipi 3.
Uh-oh.
Prototype. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No, it's way too early. It's a 3D printed prototype, so that's where that's how you know in which stage we're at, right? Heard of Skidoosh? Well, he's balling. He's busy. Yeah, he went back to the States, and he's working for Icon, I think. Icon EVs.
Oh.
They make golf carts and now bikes.
He's been riding a lot. That's his hobby, right?
Well, he rides
He's got 400
motorbikes.
something.
Yeah. Right. Speaking of bikes.
It's a good transition.
Yeah, that's a good transition. Alex was here. I'd be crazy for 10 days, I think, or 8 days, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And I let him ride my Suron for 5 seconds. He just fucking... Okay, here's the thing. I told him, be careful, it's fast.
Mm-hmm.
And his response was not like, okay. His response was, did you put it on sport mode? And I thought, like, you know, like, it was like a thing like, is it on sport mode? Let me turn it down. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, that's the mode that I'm riding on. Yeah. And he said, good, because that was the mode that I was going to put it on. All right? And I was like, all right, just be careful. And 2 seconds later, we were on the way to the hospital.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so here's what happened. So the bike is twitchy on throttle,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the thing is, the brakes...
It's like horizontal, right? He said some...
The brakes, like,
flat.
to reach the brakes, you sometimes, like, it happened to me today, right?
Okay.
Like, to reach the brakes, you sometimes just, like, you pull the brakes like this,
Yeah.
which means you yank the throttle and you fucking fly off with the bike, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you hit the front brakes, which then don't do anything because you're already like this,
Yeah.
right? And then you're just flying off. So, he held the bike like this, and he was like, oh, let me try it. Gunned it. did a wheelie, and he's like, oh, okay. And then he hit it a second time, and then he was off. And then it just like, boom, whoa. And I guess he just like kept trying to reach for the brakes and sped off. And then I think when the third time came, he was like, okay, this is it. And he tried to jump off the bike, and the bike landed on him, like almost broke his leg. Fucked up his entire side of the arm here.
It was all like...
It was like all gone. And then I drove him to the hospital. And I drove him to the hospital that I always go to, which is a private hospital. And they were like, no emergencies. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you nuts? So we're like, okay, fine. Like, where's the nearest other hospital? And they gave us another hospital to go to. And there too. They were like, no. And then shit. I called another hospital, which says, like, specifically on the website that they take emergency patients, right? And... like, Alex is fucking in pain, right? Like, this is half an hour riding around Hong Kong already, and I'm running out of battery. So, eventually we're going to have to call it a day. So I called that fucking hospital, and they answered, and they said, like, we don't have any beds, so you can't come, right? I'm like, you're fucking, like, an emergency hospital, and you're telling me you can't take an emergency because you can't keep them after you've treated them, right? Yeah.
So are you saying he'd be crazy?
Oh, he'd be fucking crazy. Yeah. No, he at least like he realized that this was not a bike for him, and then he never touched it again. That was like the anyway.
That was his second day too.
His first day.
First day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he came at night. Right?
Morning, 5 a.m.
Oh, right, 5 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, then he got fucked
up.
And
then he got fucked up at 1 p.m. Yeah. So he didn't even make it a day in Hong Kong. Had a buddy do the exact same thing on my son at a bike event. Almost took out another guy in a mini bike. Yeah. So they're known for that. I mean, I don't know. To me, like, okay, it's kind of you remember when I told you when I went and grabbed the chicken and the chicken accelerated my bike? Yeah, it's kind of like that happened, right? So I went and picked up the chicken, and I put like the bag on the accelerator handle, and so I slowed the bike down. The chicken flung forward, and as he was pulling back, it fucking accelerated my bike.
Wouldn't it go forward and then accelerate it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you brake.
No, I braked because I braked, right?
Yeah, so
the thing forward, back, and then yeah, so whatever, like on the first or on the second swing, right? At least the fucking thing, like fucking chicken, the dead chicken accelerated my bike and almost killed me. Yeah. So the story ended with we went to a public hospital, which all of the public hospitals in Hong Kong have an emergency situation. So I just wanted him to get taken care of first, right? And then see like, okay, if it's more serious, we can still go to a private hospital after, right? And get like proper treatment, because the public, I mean, they're not bad actually. Like Alex got good treatment at that hospital. He was taken care of within an hour and a half, which is not too bad.
Wait, from waiting to treat it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Yeah.
They looked at him within like 5 minutes for the first time. Okay. They banded him up and everything, and then they're like, okay, good, we're going to take an x-ray. And that took an hour and a half. So you can't really complain. And he paid, I think it was like 600 Hong Kong dollars.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like $80.
So nothing broken?
He chipped a few bones, I think. Yeah. Aftermarket throttles and controllers can make it a little bit more linear and predictable. Okay. All right. The chicken's still causing problems. Struggle is real. Yeah. Yeah. The Nano RX Pro is not a new product. No, we're basically relaunching the Nano RX Pro because our favorite chip supplier is EOL, the fucking main chip. So we had to remake the product. It's basically just an excuse to do the lounge. Not even worth an announcement. But it was out of stock for like a couple of weeks as we were struggling to redesign the product. Yeah. Oh, speaking of stock, Nano RX are in stock. Are they on the website?
Well, yeah. No, but it should be soon.
Let's see. They're out of stock again.
Yeah,
Okay, SE is in stock. The regular one is out of stock. And what is this?
Pro.
Oh, the Pro is out of stock. Okay. Okay, the SE is in stock. Regular RX is out of stock. And the Pro is out of stock. All right, cool. 1 out of 3. But the regular one will be in stock pretty soon again. So it's a V2. It's not a V2. Okay, please.
That's why I had to go like, dude, let me clarify.
So we're gonna talk about the Kaipi 3 or not? Well, I can talk about it real quick. I mean, the 3D print flew like shit because I had Expo, but I had way too much travel, and Alex and I measured the CG without the prop.
Oh shit! Okay.
And it was a tiny, like it was a scaled down version of it. So the prop affected the CG more than we thought it would, and therefore it was,
What kind of prop was on it?
tri-blade 5-inch.
Okay.
So yeah, you know how they say, nose heavy plane fly fast, tail heavy planes fly once, and it only flew once. Yeah, but it was pretty cool to fly. I didn't use the kicker was like I didn't even use the prop. Like the prop was free spinning at all times. Like it was just gliding, shit. Right? Because like we were flying at the slope soaring site.
Right across the golf course. Yeah.
Yeah. And the wind was super strong, so I was like, we took off, and I hit the throttle, and the thing just fucking disappeared. It's like, what the fuck? And then killed the throttle, and then like tried to bring it down, and it just kept going up. Just kept going up, and it just getting smaller. It's like, oh fuck. And then one guy was like, yeah man, it's windy today. It's like, oh okay.
Oh, well, he kind of mentioned it, the Kaipi 3, so we thought, you heard the first part.
Yeah. Damn, since when do we got SE, Pro, and regular RX? So the SE is just with the Immortal T antennas, and the Pro is with booster on the telemetry, so that you have like, I don't know, I tried 60 kilometers, and I had perfect telemetry. You can go.
Well, I think he meant like stock. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just guessing.
I don't know. Trashy FE. I don't know. If you meant stock, then yeah, soon. When in stock, the Pro need 50. So they're gonna be in stock like starting Monday. We're gonna start shipping, maybe Tuesday. Yeah. Is there a Nano Kaipi available now? No Nano Kaipi, no. Yeah, anyway, we just tried it. Flew pretty good, and now we're gonna do. We 3D printed it. Yeah, it was. I don't know. This PLA lightweight LW PLA is what it's called. LW PLA.
Okay.
Lightweight PLA. And it kind of like it's like the what do you call it, like the shaving cream. So like you squirt it out and then it grows, right?
Oh, like expanding foam.
Yeah, it's like expanding, right? The lightweight PLA, and then it feels like cardboard. I don't know. Did you touch the plane? It feels like cardboard in the end.
It feels like paper.
Yeah, it was just way too light, and I landed it into a couple of like high grass trees ish things, and it basically the electronics just flew through the tree.
Oh fuck.
Like it was just like the main body was just like at the bottom.
What battery was on it?
650 milliamp 4S.
Oh, okay.
Super
oh,
tiny
okay.
one,
Like
right?
the pod racer.
Yeah,
battery.
pod racer battery. Super tiny. Everything was super tiny because like we scale it down. Yeah. We're thinking of making two versions. One is gonna be like for people who have balls, and then one is gonna be for people who have testicles. Yeah. What is the highest output signal? Output power, I'm guessing, is about 600 milliwatts.
No, didn't mean stock, which is out for a couple of months because. Ah, okay. Well, the SE was like years ago.
Yeah, SE was pretty long time ago. Yeah. So what did we cover today? Alex fucking
5 seconds ride on the Suron.
Banny UK, if I remember, the original YouTube channel name was Balls of Steel. I don't know. But I had a plane called Balls of Steel. Like that was like a 2.5 meter wing with dual motors.
That was called a what?
Yeah, I call it. Well, it had no name. It's a one-off. Chris from Right Wing made me one.
Oh.
It was a 6S, 200 amps on each side. So 400 amps total, 6S.
What the fuck?
With a 6-inch prop, dual.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking nuts. It was nuts. And it was called Balls of Steel because you had to have balls of steel to fly it. Because every time we flew it, the cops came. Every fucking time. Every time.
Why? Because of the noise?
It was so loud.
Okay.
It was so loud.
Oh, I guess it was back in the Swiss one, and like, it was just like, hey, you're too noisy all the time. Like, no matter what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
You
Idea
can't
could,
vacuum on Sunday, so.
yeah, okay,
It's
but yeah. No, okay. We flew it in Lauterbrunnen. I don't know if you've. Oh, okay, let me show you what Lauterbrunnen looks like. I'm sure you've seen it before.
Yeah.
This is pretty famous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just basically a valley with vertical cliffs left and right.
All the sounds that get trapped in there, and then it's just gonna be like.
I hit the throttle,
Damn.
okay, so because we knew that the cops were going to show up anyway, we paid a guy to bring it up to the top and then just throw it out.
You paid a guy to bring it up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then he just threw it
Okay.
out, right? Like he threw it off the cliffs.
How do you find such a guy?
Well, because we had like a TV crew, right? Like a thing.
Oh, okay.
We were
All
filming
right.
base jumpers.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we paid a guy, he's like, we can't launch it from here because then like we'll be arrested. Right, and then we can't film you guys.
Yeah.
So like, you go up there and throw it out. So they plugged it in, threw it out.
Yeah.
And then it's like a little dive, right? Wait for it to catch speed, and I was like, all right, cool. Hit the throttle, and it takes like 4 or 5 seconds for the sound to arrive, right? Because it's like a mile out.
Yeah.
So I hit the throttle. The plane took like a fucking flew off, and then 6 seconds later, everyone next to me was like this, like,
oh shit,
and turn it off, and I'm like, it's off, man, it's already off, and it, like for 5 more seconds, it's like, like fucking screaming.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was fucking nuts. We flew it one time. I think I've told this story before. Hang on, let me see if I can find the video. Balls of Steel FPV Lab. Oh, no, I think FPV Lab just went down, right?
It's gone.
Team Black Sheep YouTube. We have to check. Turn off the sound here. I have to check if I can still find it. But anyway, so we once flew it in a hunting area, and we cleared the hunting area out for 6 months. There was not a single fucking animal shot for 6 months. Like the deers and everything. Like we flew up a mountain, and in like in Austria usually you have like strips of avalanche, right? Like when an avalanche comes down, you don't have any trees. And then people were like, there's shit like there's moving, because we flew up the strip of woods. Yeah. And left and right there were avalanche strips, and then you could see like the animals.
Just like fucking sailing.
Like, oh shit. And they were gone. Never showed up again. For 6 months. Yeah. For 6 fucking months. Let me see if the video is still somewhere. Yeah, it was just stupid. Like, flying that thing was just stupid. I mean, it was pretty smooth. Like, that's what was cool about it. It was pretty smooth. Oh, yeah, here. Well, okay, here's the loud triple thing. We even got the... All right, hang on. I think I can... Picture in picture, right? Can I do that? No.
All right, you figure it out. I have to take a piss.
All right. I'm still trying to figure out how I can share the screen here. Weird. Wayne's taking a piss. Full computer. I don't know. Does that work? No, it doesn't. All right. Let me switch back to this. I'll have to fix the thing. Anyway, the video is called Training Day. How the hell? Full computer. Display capture. Properties. Okay. All right. It works again. There we go. So the video is called Training Day, and somewhere here you should be able to see yeah, here we go. That's him tossing the plane out. And then yeah. Anyway, that's the balls of steel. So we're not going to make something that bad. Trappy, you random matter? No, I didn't.
Fixed?
Wayne's taking a leak. Try not to do any yourself. Yeah. Anyway, it was a pretty, like we flew behind the base jumpers.
Where was like? Do you have a photo of the plane? Or?
Yeah, here. I just showed it to everybody except for you.
What? Oh, it's a pusher. I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's like throwing it.
He's got a fucking headphones on.
Well, because we're on the phone with him, right?
Okay.
Like saying like, all right, because like if we start the motors before he lets go,
he's dead.
His hands are gonna look like Alex's hands. Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty much the only time where we didn't get arrested, but the cops did show up. because of that. Like we flew a little bit in the valley.
And that was a really loud noise.
That was it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Like you have no idea. The designer said, Chris Click said the tip of the blades break the sound barrier at full throttle.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. And the whole thing is like it's super stiff, right? Like it's completely laminated.
Mhm.
So what I did was I put Gorilla Glue onto like a wipe, and I wiped it into the carbon fiber, into the foam, and it like made like a layer, like carbon fiber basically. And then I took epoxy, did the same thing, and then I sanded it down, and then I put the laminate over the top of it.
Okay.
It was like a fucking surfboard. Yeah, I built that thing for like 3 months. Yeah, I'm still checking if I can find the one. It was somewhere around here. No, I think they took it down. Let's see. Base Jumper Paradise. No, they took it, or I think we took it down. Yeah, because like the hunters, like they were threatening with lawsuits and shit. Because like apparently it's their right to hunt. And yeah. Anyway. What part of Austria was this? This is in Switzerland. Lauterbrunnen is a pretty famous place in Switzerland. Yeah. The problem with the wings is they waggle a lot, and they're very inefficient. I remember the guy with the white jacket visiting us in Germany. He had a 4-in-1 ESC years ago. Huh? White jacket. Who was the guy with the white jacket? Oh, my condolences to you then.
Ask me to just quiet down a little bit.
Yeah. That was in front of the Digital Stern TV show. Oh, okay. Five-inch prop tips make the speed of sound at around 25k RPM. So there's that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but it's fucking noisy. It was extremely fucking noisy.
Kind of like that.
It's a new name. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all we have to say, I think. Is there anything going?
Well, I went to Thailand.
Oh, right.
For 2.5 days.
Oh, it's enough, right?
Yeah.
It's long enough.
Oh man, so it's legal over there. So me and two of my other friends, we went for the weekend. First night we landed at 12.
Yeah.
So we went to pick up something to smoke. Went back to the hotel, smoked one. We shared it, and then two of my friends, they were like, because they were lightweight, and they were like, okay, I'm gonna have this Cokie. It's only 50 mg, and like, you know, I was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'll just eat it. Oh, it tastes pretty good. Oh,
Hey, let me have another one.
yeah. So they took two each.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They had two each. So let's go for dinner. All right, let's go out for dinner. We found a place that's like 24/7. Pretty good dinner. We had some coffee, blah blah blah. Went back to the fucking hotel. We bought some snacks, some drinks. Turned on the TV, YouTube, watched whatever. Right? They started to fucking open up snacks. Like we just had dinner, right? It's just like. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, it's fucking like 4 a.m., so I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. They're like, okay. Came out of the shower. One of my friends on the couch, just like, he was just like,
I didn't know that they ate. Oh my god.
They ate. I was like, dude, are you all right? He just like did not respond, right? I was like, dude, are you all right? He's like, yeah. I think I just had a little bit too much. I was like, okay, well, like, how do you feel right now? Can I help you with something? Like, what do you need? Tell me. Like, you want some water? Like, no, I think I might have to throw up. I'm like, okay, I'll grab you the fucking trash can. I got him the fucking trash can. He was just like, because my other friend was in the fucking shower, right? I'm like, hey man. Come on out. Like, check out your friend, man. He's fucked up. Come on out. Like, no response. Nobody was answering. It was like, hey, man, what the fuck? Are you in there? Hey.
Telemetry lost.
Yeah. The guy in there, I was like, hey, man, your friend over here is fucked up. And he's like, yeah, I don't feel too good myself. I was just like, oh, shit. Well, so I
was babysitting.
Yeah, so I took care of the guy fucking outside in the living room, and like that was like 20 minutes later, and I started knocking again. I said, hey man, are you still okay? Like no response, like nothing. The door's locked, no fucking response, like nothing. I fucking started like banging on the fucking doors, like hey man, wake up, wake up, wake up. For like 15 minutes. And they're like, hey, I'll be out soon. I'm like, no, you're not. Unlock the fucking door. At least unlock it. You don't have to open it. Just unlock it.
Why did he lock it in the first place?
Well, because he thought he could go take a shower. And like before he even
but nobody's gonna go in there. Like
nobody's no. Yeah. Like I don't care if you're naked. Just fucking unlock the door. Just in case fucking something happened, right? Unlocks the door, so I fucking like first thing I do is open it, right? I open the fucking door. He was like on the floor, just like like staring. He was just like this. I was like, okay, at least you didn't throw up. Like you're feeling okay, right? Like, he's like no fucking response. And I asked,
RF signal critical.
fucking critical, man. So I asked, like, hey man, like you want me to carry you to the fucking bed so you're gonna sleep it off and some shit? He's like. He was like, yeah. So I went to the room, get the bed ready, turn off the fucking lights, all fucking ready for him to fucking pass out. It was, okay, the room was just right next door. That was like 3 steps. 3 steps back to the fucking bathroom. He was like, no. He was like, no, I don't want to go to the bed.
Let's go. It's way too fast.
Grab the trash can, just like going...
Oh
for like,
my God.
like 3 minutes of fucking like just like all the food that he ate is just like back out again. And at one point, he thought he was done. He pushed away the trash can. Like, nope, I still got something. And then he thought the trash can was still there, and he just like all over himself, just like. I was like, oh fuck, like. I could have helped you when you were still clean, but like now I just cannot help you. I'm not touching any of this shit. Like you fucked it up already. So like, I asked him like, will you be okay to just like just lay here for the night? He was like, yeah. So then I went back out and like to the other friend, and he was just like laughing, right? He was like on the couch, just like. I'm like, what the fuck are you laughing? Look at you, man! Look at your fucking trash can over there.
Oh, the trash can full of vomit.
Yeah, it was just fucked up. Oh. So the guy outside is okay. He's gonna go fucking sleep it off. And I went back to the guy in the bathroom. And I said, like, okay, I'm gonna leave you here, but then he started shaking. His head was like on against the wall, yeah. And he was just like, what the fuck is this, man? Like he
reached a level nobody's ever reached before.
He was just like, I'm like, dude. Are you are you feeling sick or like you cold? Or like, what is this? Like, why are you shaking?
What is this?
He's like, cold. Like, okay, I'll grab you a clean fucking towel so you can cover yourself, and then you can sleep in the fucking bathroom, right? He's just like, grab 2 fucking towels, just lay it on him, and he was just like, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, it's fucking 6 a.m. I need to sleep. We have to be up in like 3 hours. So like, okay, is that okay? Like, guys, is this okay? Like, yeah,
everybody's done throwing up.
And just to fucking fuck with them, I was like, guys, like, I don't feel too good myself. I feel a little bit fucked up too. So the guy on the couch was like, what? You fucked up too? Like, how do you feel right now? And I'm like, I think I need to smoke one more. I went up to the fucking balcony and just like, I think he was like, fuck you, man. Just like, fuck you. And I started blowing smoke at them and just like. No, the next morning I woke up the guys and he set up.
But that was your first day, right?
That was the first day, yeah. And he was like, too strong, man.
Oh, man.
No, like they had all the plans, like, oh, we're gonna go hit up the clubs at night.
Yeah, I know they had the plans. I know, and I already
plans.
said, like, this is not gonna happen.
We're gonna see the fucking palaces, all the temples and shit. No, the next day, went to go-karting. They didn't smoke anything. I had like already like 2 joints. And during lunch, the guy was like, I don't feel too good. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? You didn't smoke nothing. Like, that was last night. I was like, dude, it feels exactly the same. Like, I have to get back right the fuck now. All right, let's
so did you actually go-karting? Or?
Yeah, we went.
Okay.
Yeah, it was after. Like, for some fucking reason, he felt fucked up after that. So, yeah, the second day, he just slept for, like, another 5 hours during the day and did nothing.
Yeah. Please add direct credit card payment to your official TBS store. PayPal is not working for Turkey. Oh, yeah. So we added crypto for Turkey. And you can also do bank payments. That's the best we can do, because in Hong Kong the direct credit card stuff is not that easy. Any news? Well, that was pretty news. Oh man.
But no, Thailand is doing it right, man. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, but they're banning it again, right? You said they're going to shut it down again. Yeah. Well, it's the problem with Asia,
Yeah.
They adopted like the Reagan policies, thinking that they were going to be ahead of the curve for once, and then the entire rest of the world does a U-turn, and here they are like murdering people for this stuff, right? Anyway, but yeah, like, I mean, Thailand is like one of the only places for like in the like a huge circle, right, where it's legal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Colorado used to be in the U.S., right? Basically, everywhere else, it's like. Is Laura for Tracer possible in 2024? I would say it's possible in 2023. So, I saw another guy also asking about HTX before. I didn't want to interrupt Wayne telling the story. So, in terms of the software updates, we got a little bit sidetracked with the modeling stuff and all of this craziness. The HTX things are still progressing. Every week I get some updates, but yeah, it's tricky because HTX is moving so fast, and we're constantly rebasing against their newest master, and then things like start not working again. But once things are working against a reasonably recent master, we will publish the update and then shut down Freedom TX for good. Yeah, I don't have too high hopes of that happening this month, but next month could be in the books. I'm just saying, like it's there, right? Like it's working. Like you can fly with it. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the update on that front. In terms of LoRa on Tracer, we are making headways there. We have a stable version running on 500 hertz. If you want, there's a LoRa key that you can insert into your H&X, and it'll give you like a 500 hertz test firmware. And if you want to test it out, please do, and let us know. It only works on the Micro TX, not on the Mambo, okay? Because it doesn't work on Freedom TX yet. So there's that. Then obviously Crossfire is going to get some love next. So the reason why it took so long is we were merging the Crossfire and Tracer code bases, and they were written by two different kinds of coders, kind of, and we are now integrating it into an entirely new team. And it's been taking way longer than anticipated, but it's moving along, and there were a lot of optimizations necessary to get because basically we're running 500 hertz on Crossfire, right? But not on the Crossfire frequency, it's on the Tracer frequency. So Crossfire was never built for that kind of speed, and yeah, so the merging of things made things more complicated, but it's coming along. So there's that. Yeah, and like I said, in terms of stock, Crossfire receivers are pretty much sorted in terms of stock. I don't know, are the Nano, the Diversity?
Diversity Nano, no.
Diversity Nano, also out of stock. Okay, so 1 out of 4 is in stock, but it's coming. All right, so like the stock situation is not comparable to how it was 3 to 4 months ago. We're basically we're putting shit on the shelf and it just disappears again, but we have shit ready before the shelf. The Nano RX Pro, we had the topic of this couch is about the Nano RX Pro, chip shortage or chip end of life situation. So we had to redesign it. It's not a V2, it's the same fucking thing, just on a new chipset. And yeah, there you go. And okay, well, the LoRa thing, to be quite honest, I mean, we have published a LoRa thing since about a year now. So you can run LoRa on your Mambo just fine. But you can't go back to the regular Tracer stuff. So that's the issue. In any case, LoRa on 2.4 is never going to outperform LoRa on 9.5 or 868. Is there something like a 12-bit joystick? Why would you want a 12? I don't know. What's 12 bits? 12 bits. Oh, come on. 12 bits. Max number. I need a fucking chat GPT. Yeah, 4,000. Okay. I'm pretty sure we do way more than that. Aren't we on 13 bits? I think we're on 13 bits or even 14. 14 would be 16K, right? Yeah, anyway. Oh, thank you, Bing. Yeah, 16K. Pretty sure we're on 14 bits. I don't know. But doesn't really make too much sense because the RF protocol is lower than that. 12 bits sounds fairly easy. As far as I understand, the current representation of Betaflight is 11 bits. Yeah, 1024. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. 27 megahertz. Yeah, those were the days. Can't really talk about anything else. Everything else is top secret. Sorry.
What about the thing that you kind of flashed into the stream a couple months ago?
What did I flash into the stream?
The reason why I was in China.
Oh, when is that coming?
Well, it's going to production pretty soon.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, that's a fucking delay.
Yeah.
They promised it for
Last week.
no
No, this week.
March.
March.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, we can. I mean, do we have one here?
Of course, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's get it.
Time to leak.
Time for some leakage. Wayne's going for another leak. All right. Normal beta flight reads only 10 bits likely. Are you sure? I think it's 11 bits. It should be 12. I don't know. $11 bits would make sense because it's the microseconds thing, but yeah. It's not like, to be quite honest with you, like it's not like it makes a lot of sense at a certain point because you're just going to transfer a lot of noise. So the more details you capture, the more noise you capture, and now you're transmitting a lot of noise, and then you have to add filters on the quad end, so you lose out again, right? Filters add latency, filters distort your values considerably. Yeah, I'm not saying that there isn't ways to go around that, but
They have some prototype shit on it, so he's switching it back, and then he will bring it over.
okay. All right. Yeah, we were just talking about gimbal refresh rates. Gimbal refresh precision.
Oh, that's why I thought about the.
Yeah,
Over that.
yeah. The thing that's completely not related to gimbal.
No.
No. You could drop a dime in here, man. Or a pin. Super quiet.
Top secrets. What is? Well, there's more than just one.
Yeah. I went on a trip and like as I got on the airplane, this thing died on me. Like my whoop band.
Oh, you have to have like a special charger for it, right?
Yeah. That was pretty frustrating. Because like I don't think I've ever slept as much as on that trip.
Oh, okay. So also you wanted
So it
to
would
see
have
your
been like,
repair thing.
my stats would have been
Recovery.
fucking good. Yeah.
Now, that's one reason why I don't want to have a watch as well, like a smartwatch at least, because like if I
Yeah.
go for like 3 days and I have to charge
Yeah,
a
yeah.
charger for it. It's just like
Well, this thing lasts for like 3 days, pretty
Okay.
much. But still, yeah, it was pretty frustrating.
it's diminishing returns.
Too few bits, your noise threshold can cause wild oscillations due to how large the difference between values. Yep. Too many, and it's impossible to send clean, stable values. Yep.
I still have Tango 1 spare gimbals for my awesome Tango. Holy.
Will you full stop looking so healthy, please? What's up, Stu? That was a long time. I thought he wanted. He like messaged me. I don't know. Did I forget to write you back, or did you forget to write me back?
Garmin smartwatches last for 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why they're so expensive.
Well, I mean, it depends, right? It depends what you want to do. I'm pretty sure it doesn't last for 2 weeks if you keep swiping it or something, right?
True.
Same for this. Like this one here, you can put it into low energy mode, but then like, don't you want to have your heart rate at 50 hertz?
So you lose some functions Or
I think
lose track
I
some-
think it just doesn't update via Bluetooth or something.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah. It's easier for me if I just blame. All right. Well, make it easy on you, bro. GPS is what kills them. Yeah, I can imagine. It'll last for 2 weeks because it's not pinging Facebook every 45 seconds.
Ah.
Yeah.
Garmin's there for like outdoor shit, right?
Yeah. Well, no, Garmin used to be for like in-car GPS stuff, right?
Oh,
that's
really?
what they're known for. Yeah. Well, they first made the first like outdoor GPS, like navigation compasses things.
So it is.
There it is. All right. What was the name of the last video share? Training Day. Yeah, Training Day on the Team Black Sheep channel. All right. Guess we could show it off. Oh, look! It doesn't even slide down. Oh, it's crunchy. It's crunchy.
That's why he brought us this.
Like we can do some ASMR.
It's up here.
Oh, it's up here. TBS. Did you see that one where she like goes across the car?
What?
Yeah. Okay. There's like some ASMR, TikTok ASMR, where she like goes across the car. Ferrari. Anyway, so this is a metal aluminum CNC gimbal, compatible with Tango 2 and Mambo.
The real trick is behind the gimbal itself.
Oh yeah, so I mean, okay, this is set up to be. Yeah, okay, so now it doesn't have the. Oh, Bentley. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bentley. Yeah, it's just like some dumb blonde chick going like, Bentley. Anyway, the joke's over. Yeah, the real trick is behind here. We developed some new way of doing the tensioning, which people will probably find interesting. I don't really want to talk too much about it. I think we'll talk about it at launch.
Yeah, at launch would be
Right.
better. Because, people are taking notes.
Oh, yeah, well, they always take notes and then somehow end up with the same thing that we do. It's pretty impressive.
For some reason.
Pretty impressive how these radios all start to look alike. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So there's a way to tension and there's a way to like add the ratcheting things. And they are basically V2 gimbals, but they're made in aluminum, so the tolerances are going to be way tighter. And I don't think that they'll be too expensive. I think we're shooting for $100. I mean, without taking the remote apart. No. So here's the thing: you can set the endpoints of the gimbals without taking the remote apart, because I feel like that's something you might want to adjust. Well, not in flight, but while having your remote closed. But the tension and shit is still going to be adjusted on the back, and therefore you need to take your remote apart. But I mean, you're only going to do it once when you install it. Tricky to set gimbals loose without slop at center. Yeah. That's why we made something new. All right. I mean, you can take a look at it. It doesn't look like your regular gimbal. All right. Compatible with Tango 1? No. Only Tango 2 and Mambo. When you want to find a tension that's good for you, it's nice if you can play around with it to test different tensions. Yeah, okay, but then just don't close the remote, right? You just hold the remote closed. Try it out. Yeah. What's up with the CRSF thing on the main board of the Mambo? Anything going on with that? Oh, that's for a trainer port. It's like once we have the thing that we promised, which is HTX, it's going to be easier. Does it fold? Of course it folds. Yeah, there you go. It folds. Use more lube. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I mean, the gimbals look exactly the same as the plastic ones. It's just that this is metal. Trust me on that.
Will it blend?
Will it blend? I don't think it... I don't know. It might blend.
Like chips off something. But
With a blend tech, it might. Yeah. Is the throttle? No, the throttle is also disabled on the back. Yeah. So you can set the endpoints here on the front. I don't know if you can see that. There's like holes. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't focus. There we go. There's some holes there. Head tracking port and a brighter screen on the Mambo is all I'm missing. Okay. Head track. Oh, yeah, right. It's like, kind of like a trainer port thing.
TBS Central Oil.
The metal looked crazy. So, I mean, what we went for, right? There's other metal gimbals, but what we went for is like a complete black, like sleeper kind of look. So, there are other gimbals out there that are super flashy.
Well, plus it's not just our gimbal made in metal, right? It's a brand new design.
Yeah. I mean, it is our gimbal made in metal, but we adapted it for CNC, right?
Sorry, it's not just our old gimbal made in metal.
Yeah. Can we buy the folding gimbal sticks for our other radios, like the Radio Master? No, because like that wouldn't fit, right? Who cares about gimbals? Give me a mini wing that I can use to make you high. Stu said his Tango 2 is still on the firmware you shipped it with. Well, I fucking hope so. I mean, like, you know, what's the point?
There's so many people like that now.
We once had a guy, do you remember? I'm not going to say his name, obviously. But we had a guy that flew on firmware 2 point something.
Was it me?
No. Like a customer. And
then
he didn't want to upgrade. So he asked us specifically to ship him the last few remaining Nano receivers that we had that were still compatible with that version. Yeah. So we had to like go through the warehouse and dig them all up. And he placed an order, I think it was like 50 receivers basically, so that he would never have to update again.
That's a good investment.
Yeah, man.
Just buying time in the future.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, buying time. Yeah. All right.
Just past the 1 hour mark.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
My Tyrannosaurus will be 10 years old. Wow.
Well, it's already 40 years old if you count like the original, right? Yeah, I think the Grabner is from the 70s.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with like companies copying radio designs. Basically, like there hasn't been an original radio design for so fucking long.
Time,
yeah. And like all of the popular remotes are basically clones of not so popular remotes. I mean, the Grabner was pretty popular, but that was like in the 70s, you know. I wasn't even alive back then. Like that's how old it was.
Nirvana.
Since the Nirvana, yeah. Nirvana was a pretty unique design, yeah.
TX16.
Was that a Graupner shell before the JR? Yeah, it was. Yeah. TS16S is a Futaba, isn't it?
You want to call it like that, then it would be the jumper, and then the jumper would be the Futaba.
Yeah. No.
It's 2 more layers.
The more you know. Nirvana is an N64 copy. Not really. Not really, though. the idea was cool, but it went just like so many things. Like when people try to be innovative, they go overboard.
It's just too crazy.
Yeah, they just go overboard. They think that everything is about ergonomics, but then make it unergonomic in the process.
And I also think like the interface had a lot to do with it.
I mean, yeah, because you don't need a vertical screen.
That was, I tried to get it, to work, but it's just.
Anyway, it was what we can say is like it was a unique radio.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I really like the switch on top.
Yeah, so what many people don't know is the Tango 2 is like, it has, like we used to make the Tango 1, right? So the Tango 2 is basically just everything that's wrong with the Tango 1, we fixed it in the Tango 2. Yeah. It's hard though, because like the Tango 3 has to be better, and you can't really make the shape better.
You can look a little different, yeah.
Yeah, you can make it look a little different, but you can't really make it better. I haven't heard anybody complain about the Tango 1 2 not fitting them, despite being a very small radio. And on all the other ones, you've got some
like
people
they
saying
always like their initial thought is like, oh, it's a small radio, smaller gimbal, smaller everything.
Yeah.
But then when they actually hold it, they be like, oh, it's just the same width, same size gimbal. It's just smaller.
Color display, maybe. Yeah.
That is so expensive.
Off topic, but I suggest investing in MIP drivers. Best tools in the game. What the fuck are MIP drivers? Now I need to Google this shit. Oh, okay. Oh, right, because I was playing around with this stuff. Okay. They look pretty good. They look Japanese.
Very industrial looking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, here's the screen. Okay. I didn't like it at the time, but the Tango 1 is a classic. Yeah, man, nobody liked it at the time. Everybody's been shitting on it. And the minute we took it end of life, people wanted it back, so that we had to make more.
I used it for so long. Mine was tricked out.
Tango 2 is still unbeaten for shape. Just hate the sloping shoulders of all the clones. Too much like a gamepad, not a radio. Oh my god.
How dare you?
All right, cool. I think we'll call it a day here. I almost can't fucking breathe. Yeah, my cough is acting up again. We should probably do another lounge on a couple of other things that I wanted to leak, but that will be for next time. Toodaloo.
Later.